Good day, folks. Pastor James Reese, Heaven's Light Ministries, also known as HLM in Winsboro, South Carolina. You may hear some thunder in the background, but we're going to just deal with that. I'm going to talk to you for just a minute about Balaam. Balaam had a unique donkey, too, you'll hear about here in just a minute. Very unique. Balaam was a prophet of God, ladies and gentlemen. This prophet of God was not a very good one. He was a saboteur, if you will. The Moabites had made a deal with him. Come to down to our part of the neck of the woods, and we're going to pay you very well for some secrets that you're going to give us inside secrets using your prophetic gift on the Israelites. Tell us what their secrets are. So he toyed around with the idea. He knew it was wrong, but here he is. Now here's old Balaam. He's a stinking bad news guy. One of these people. You ever known somebody like that? Abuse their authority. Well, he gets on his donkey and a couple of servants, and they go down the road. Well, down the road, a number of 1 miles before they reach the Moabite area, the donkey veers off the road into a field. Now you might be saying, why did the donkey veer off the road into a field? Well, it's because he saw an angel, a very large angel, standing with a very large flaming sword. And there was imminent death involved. Impending doom. Warning, warning. The donkey veers off into a field. Well, it just ticks Balaam off. He beats the donkey. Beats him severely. Forces the poor donkey back on the road. Not long, down the road again. The donkey this time is in a narrow area, walls on both sides, and the angel with the flaming sword appears again. Now, Balaam can't see this thing. Impending doom, imminent death, and the donkey sees this thing, knows he's going to be he and his master will be killed, and so he veers into the wall, crushing Balaam's foot. How about that? Well, needless to say, Balaam, not knowing what's going on, the donkey obviously couldn't tell him anything at this point. Well, crushed his foot, and he just beat the daylights out of that donkey. Poor donkey, having a bad day. So it's Balaam now. So he gets back on the donkey now, his foot's all crushed and everything, and he goes a little bit further down the road, and here's the angel again. Now this time there's no room to the left or right, and this time there's going to be death involved if this donkey walks towards and tries to pass this angel. The angel's been sent by God to stop Balaam. The donkey lays down. Balaam gets off and calls it every name in the book, says, if I had a sword, I would kill you right now. And all of a sudden, because God can do this, he let that donkey speak. Gave him a voice of a man. And he said, why do you beat me these 3 times? Am I not your trusted servant, your donkey? Haven't I always been with you? Have I ever done this before? And he's like, laying his case out here. Here's his donkey. Balaam talks to the donkey. He says, I didn't know you saw anything. And so the donkey says, there's an angel standing right here with a flaming sword. Going to take your head off here. Tells him, you're imminent death here. So then God opens the eyes of Balaam, and what do you think he says? Oh my goodness, I didn't know you were here. Oh my goodness. How many of you and and listen, we all know people like this, right? They will do things, they will get themselves out on a limb knowing they shouldn't do these things, like Balaam. But they don't have a donkey warning them that there is impending doom ahead if you go any further. Needless to say, old Balaam talked to the angel. He said, if you want me to turn around here, I'll turn around here. And the angel of the Lord said, no, proceed on. But don't you say one thing unless I tell you what to say. And he went on about his journey. Needless to say, the Moabites did not get all the information they wanted. And Balaam learned a very valuable lesson. Folks, this lesson's for all of us. Sometimes we might have influence to be able to do this or do that. Be very cautious about inappropriations and things like that. Using favor, using power, using any number of influences that you have improperly. And always serve God. Don't ever try to circumvent Him, and don't ever try to cheat Him. God is a jealous God. But I want you to be encouraged about this today, because I know all of you want to do the best you can possibly do. So I'm encouraging you now to get into your Word. You can study this over in Numbers. Run it down yourself and see what you can figure out. Anyway, I got to wrap it up here and go. But y'all take care. Till I see you next time.